Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm River and I will be giving you some simple college advice today. Now, I've been to school for about a year now, so most of my experiences and what I'm going to be telling you is tailored towards college freshmen. But if you would still like to listen to my advice regardless, you're free to listen into the rest of the video. So, going into college can be pretty big depending on if you're like an international student, if you're going to a different state, a different country. Depending on like your life situation, it can make it really, really challenging. And it's a new stage in life. So it's going to be pretty hard for definitely the first portion of it. It's gonna feel very difficult. For some people, maybe you might find yourself adjusting to the new life quickly, and for others it's going to take you a couple months. You probably have to make new friends. You have to get used to living in a new place if you're staying and dorming or living in an apartment near the campus. You're gonna have to maybe get a couple jobs to balance on top of all of your classes. I had 11 classes first semester, no jobs. Second semester I had 10 classes and 2 student jobs, and I had to find a way to make everything kind of work for me. So going into this, just know that it is going to be just jumping into a swimming pool. Whether you know how to swim or not, if somebody pushes you into that pool, it's unexpected and you're gonna have to take some time to adapt. If you know how to swim, then maybe it won't take too long to kind of float back up to the top. If you're not a swimmer though, you're gonna maybe panic a little bit, but you're probably gonna be fine because you'll be right at the edge of the pool and you'll be able to like lift yourself back up. Bit of a metaphorical thing, but if you kind of get it. So it's gonna be pretty difficult. That's my first tidbit of advice. Just knowing that you will have to find time to adjust. Secondly, please ignore any of the things you hear about like the freshman 15 nonsense. It is healthy for there to be a weight change if you're in a new environment, if you're dealing with stress that like you've not experienced before on that level. And for a lot of students, especially going to my school, it's not the freshman 15 going up, it's the freshman 15 going down, because you're often finding yourself so busy with classes and everything that's going on that you might forget to eat. Please, please, please stay on top of your nutrition. Make sure that you're getting food inside of your system. It'd be nice if it was, you know, a balanced diet, but even then, if you cannot find the time to work on your meals to make them balanced and like 100% perfect, just make sure you get something in your system. I was not a huge breakfast eater before going into college, but a lot of the times I would start classes at like 8 and leave the building at 5 with no proper lunch break. So the days when I didn't eat breakfast, as you can imagine, my body was just suffering. So I had to learn to implement breakfast into my diet. Breakfast could be some yogurt, breakfast could be cereal, breakfast could be a Monster Energy and a Snickers bar. Not ideal, but I've done it. If you're in a hunch, I mean, and that's all you have access to, go for it. Just make sure you get something in your body. Make sure you're eating. It is so easy to forget to take care of yourself whilst you're doing schooling, because all you can think about is like socializing. Oh my god, classes. Oh my god, there's this new project coming up. Eat something. It's 100% not only gonna help with your mental health, but it's gonna help with your stress, because I find that when I'm hungry, it is a lot easier for me to get stressed. And I'm pretty sure that's the case with a lot of people who may not even know that fact about themselves. So make sure you get something to eat, please. All right, my third fact is definitely keeping yourself organized. This is so important. I myself am a good planner, but when it comes to organizing, sometimes I struggle because I either forget what I'm doing, or like I start planning and I don't remember to. Just if you struggle with like keeping a physical planner, just get a digital planner. It makes your life so much easier because you're not going to want to forget things. So many things are going to pop up, so many things you have to remember, and if you do not write them down at the minimum, you're going to regret it. I would say the easiest planner or day-to-day to-do list sort of application is Google Calendar, because most of us have a Google account, whether you use it for Gmail or YouTube, like you're watching this video on right now. It comes with Google already, and it's on your phone. You can download it if it's not. It can transfer over to your laptop. Google Calendar honestly saved me. I have a couple other planning things that I utilized, but Google Calendar at the end of the day came out on top because you're also able to like sync it with your Gmail if you want to set up meetings with people. It just worked really well for me, but I do know that some other things may work well for other people. There's lots and lots and lots of productivity and planning apps on the App Store. Definitely recommend you check them out. Another good student app is My Study Life, I believe, or My Student Life. It's one of those things. You'll see it, you can't miss it. It has like a little student icon on the app. That one also worked pretty well for just putting all my classes on there. That one's pretty good as well. So definitely make sure you have some sort of way to plan and write down your information in an organized manner. My other tip, especially if you're still getting ready for college and thinking of things to buy, make sure that you have a bag. It doesn't have to be a backpack. I carry a backpack because I am a very big backpack fan. I like just having a backpack so I can have everything that I need constantly, you know? I constantly like just having stuff on me so that if I need it and I'm in class, like let's say I have some extra time in between my classes and I want to get something done, I probably have it in my backpack. I'll take that out. You do not need a backpack. You can carry a tote bag. You can carry like a big purse. You can carry like a crossbody bag. You can carry different types of bags, but just make sure that you have one, because it's always nice to just have all of your things in one place. This was especially helpful for me because the commute from my dorms to my classes it's like an hour walk at times, or it could be like a 10-minute train ride. Either way, I'm not carrying books in my hands through New York City. That's just not gonna work out for me. Even on a campus though, you still may want to have a bag because it's still not easy to walk from class to class and just have a bunch of things in your hand and know where to put it. Please bring a bag. A tote bag is very versatile if you don't want a backpack, but you don't want a purse. It's the perfect in-between. My other tip, I don't remember what number I'm on, is definitely to socialize and make friends. I don't know what else to say. All the stuff you see in movies about people like partying and socializing, you don't have to like do that. Like you literally just have to walk up to people, well, not like a random person and like pester them, but like put yourself out there and make yourself personable. I know that it's not easy to make friends and especially socialize for a lot of people, including myself. I have very bad anxiety when it comes to a lot of social situations, but definitely putting myself out there, going to social events, go to RA events, please support the RAs. Nothing makes an RA sadder than having to plan an event and having nobody show up. I would know, I'm a resident advisor. Please go to RA events, at least one. It might be good. You might meet a lot of people there. You're gonna get good friendship points with your RA, definitely recommend that. Social events, different things. Go to different things that your college is doing, just so you can try to make friends. If you wanna just take a break and just like, I don't know, plan your own thing to meet people, you can do that too. Just make sure you have a good, supportive social circle whilst you're in college. when things get hard, it is going to be so helpful to have that. Now, this is excluding drama when it comes to social situations. That's a little different, but make sure that you have a trustworthy group of friends that you won't really fall into too much drama with, because that would be the opposite of what you're trying to accomplish. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. Those are some tips. Another and my final tip for college is to just take time for yourself. Take time, take a break, step back, and do things that make you happy. There's not a whole lot of time that you'll have just for yourself, just alone, just to sit and like meditate and do something that you like doing. But when you get that time to do it, please do it. It is so, so, so important. And the second you just take a moment to unwind, you will see exactly what I mean. If you're feeling like stress and pressure's building up and everything's rising, just maybe take a step back and you realize that was what you were missing all along in that equation that you were trying to build. So like, oh, socializing, class, eating, what now? Alone time. Very important. Just, even if it's like once a month, just to go on a walk out to the park, I don't know, something that really helps you to clear your mind, that really helps you to relieve any sort of stress or tension that you have. Make sure that you have that, and if you do not have that, make sure that you find it. Very important. But yeah, those are some of my little tips and tricks for starting college. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video and that I was of some use to you. If you enjoyed any of the music or sound effects in this video, check out the link in my description to see where I got it from, and also get the first month free if you sign up with my link. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching this video. Have a great day or night, and peace.